Hey folks, and welcome to another video on my Starfighter build. We are going to do a special video here, taking a look at some stuff, but I want to let everybody know that I got in touch with Proxxon and they have sent me some tools, and I will be going over them as I use them in this project. And in this current project, I need to make some landing gear struts for the spaceship that I'm building. So these are not to scale. I drew these up just to give me an idea, and I had the crazy idea, since I got this tool from Proxxon, make fantastic tiny tools by the way, that I can do a working version. So let's take a look at the tool here. So and I'll drop stuff. So here it is. This is the Proxxon FD150E. It is a lathe, a little tiny lathe for machining, and we are going to take a look at this here. So the speeds are turned down as we plug it in here. So this unit was sent to me by Proxxon to give it a test in a demo. I also have another unit that we're going to take a look at, but this is, it has a 3-jaw chuck. We have our handy dandy Proxxon tape measure. Let's see what size this is. It looks like a 5 centimeter chuck. Not sure what that opens up to. We'll take a gander at it. I don't want to back it out all the way, but we have our loosening bolts here. So that's beautiful, nice feel opening that up. So right there we have 2 centimeters, or yeah, 2 centimeters. So let's see here, let's crank that back in a little bit. This way I want to go, because I want to turn it on and see how it runs. So I got the speed down low, little speed knob on there. It is belt driven. It does have 2 different belts here, or 2 different drives, small and large. The one I have set on now is the 1500 to 5000 RPM. So we're gonna give this a very quiet, semi-stable. That's at the lower speed. We can turn it up. So let's turn that off. That's a bit on the fast side for me. So okay, so that is super loose. Huh. That's supposed to go in there. For the meantime, I'm going to set it back on its original setting, and I will look in the book to make sure I am doing that right. And I'll talk about that in the future. So I'm going to leave it on this setting, and we're going to mess around with it on this setting here. So now I have a piece of stock here. Let's see what we have. Calipers. So this is zeroed out. 0 right there. So this is 9.5 mil stock. So this should fit. Okay, so it's 8 mil is the pass-through hole on this. So this will not fit in there. So let's get a piece of this here. Let's yeah, let's go ahead and try this right here. So this should fit in there. So we can get that in there like that. And come in here. Okay, so that doesn't run too bad out the side. Alright, let's put a tool on it. So here's we got here. We have Proxxon's 6mm by 6mm turning tools. Here we're going to little boring bar tool. Oh, do not drop them. That's the one I want. So I'll put this turning tool in here. The Allen keys. Alright, we're going to get there. We're going to give us a nice demonstration of this lathe here. And I'm going to show you something pretty cool that we can do with it. So, loosen that up. Sure it's secure to the inside of the tool holder. I probably will have to shim this. Actually, the 6 mils sit pretty level. So, yep, so we're gonna back that up right there. I'm gonna lock the table down. So let's see here, are we 0? Alright, so we're going to turn this on. We're going to come up and put our safety glasses on. Safety first, guys. Alright, we're going to come in here and we're just going to give this a little touch and see what we get. I know this is hollow pipe, so it's kind of pointless, but I want to see something here. Alright. So, made a nice flat chamfer on there, or flat end on it. What I want to do is I want to take a piece of, I'll do this stock right here. Cut me off a piece of this stock to the right size. You can see me do that over here. Alright. I'm going to cut it one more time here. And we'll have more tools to feature from Proxxon. I've been using their tools for years. I've did videos in the past of their mini mill. And that was absolutely fantastic. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to glue that piece on, but I'm going to do it in a way here. So I'm going to take my center punch or scriber here, and if you can see over here, right here, I'm going to make an indentation with my scriber roughly in the middle of that. And then we're going to take our live center, and I grabbed the wrong live center. Pardon me for a second. That is the live center for the other lathe. Alright, so the live center. We're going to come up in here like so. Put that right there. Tighten that down. Give this a little bit of a press, and then we're going to hit it with the glue. Hit it with glue here. Alright, make sure that doesn't drip on my table. Alright, so while that sits for a minute, let's talk about Proxxon here. So, this is Proxxon here. This is their catalog, 2022 edition. Whole wide range of hand tools for working on smaller items, long neck angle grinders, belt sanders. As we get through this project, we're going to go through the whole cordless system with grinders, polishers, just tons of stuff. And then they have routers, Dremels, tables, drill presses, engravers. So they make a whole wide range of smaller tools, and I have a fair supply of them at this point now. So I can honestly say it's a well-made product for the size and the precision you get with the size of it. I think that it's great for scale modeling, small engineering projects, things like that, like the stuff I work on. So let's see here. Let's do this with the center on there. Let's spin this up. Now let me just go in here and just let me give that a little touch. Probably just blocking that. Zooming in here. Alright. So real slow here. Okay, so my glue broke there. Yep, I cut off the glued surface. So let's re-engage that, lock that down, and let's glue it up again. That glue didn't penetrate far, did it? I also think it's because I didn't let it sit long enough. But as you can see, we're able to whittle that down flush with the so that's not keyed. Alright, let me just hit that one more time with some glue here. I hope that it's not foggy on the camera. Man, I tell you, this older equipment is definitely not holding up as well as my other equipment that I had for filming. So this again. Ideally, you'd want to let that dry longer. Let's check that. So we're almost there. So back that off a little bit. Now what we can do is back that down like that. We can come in here with one of our sanding pads. Sand it nice and smooth. And then we keep the surface round. Alright, now we will stop it, back off this unit here. Tailstock, get another little pop there. Give it some more sanding. And now we have a nicely capped unit on the end here. So we have that capped there. Could have cleaned it up a little bit more. A little bit of play in the flex of this hollow pipe, but now we would have a cap. If we part this off and then we put another cap, drill a hole, and stick a smaller pipe in here, we would have the start of a cylinder. So that is how we are going to do this. So let's stick this back in there and let's switch out our tool. Now this is not going to be the finished product of my hydraulic cylinder. This is far too large of diameter, so I'm going to make a different one. I'm going to make it out of solid stock, and it's going to be machined more precisely, but you'll see that in like a condensed version. But this is just for demonstration purposes. So I want to cut this off. How long do I want to make it? We'll say my little Proxxon. So what do we got here? Say 6 centimeters. Let's lock it down at that and see how it spins. Alright. Alrighty. So we want to cut it off. Cut it off a little long so that I don't know if this is going to get in there to do that on that line without hitting the that is hitting the back of the motor rest, and the tool is a little bit low. Alright, so let's just extend that out. That tool is extremely low. What you want to do is you want to get the tool in the center of the work. So I need to shim that. This might actually work right here. So alright, that should be good. So I'll make precise shims at a 10 thou, 20 thou, 30 thou, 40 thou, 60 thou stock. So right about there. And that should all clear. So we got that cut off there. Let's move our stock out of there. Now we could be using the collet system. You know, this is why I'm not a fan of these type of lockers, because I always misplace one of the rods. I'm gonna have to make a little clip-on stand for the side of this here. Let's back you back out here. I'm gonna make a little holder or something for the back to hold the little chuck rods there. Alright, so we can get that out of there. We can put let's get a more precise measurement on this from the end here. 60, and we'll put her back in. We're closer to the chuck this time. Alright. Little snuggy wuggy. I'll take our tool out here. I might make some quick change tool holders with the mill. So we knew that one needs a shim. Let's get our facing tool here, which seemed to not be needed to be shimmed. So make sure you clear out your chips. Alright. As much as you prepare for something, something always comes up to where you're not prepared for it. That's just the way it goes. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this on. I'm going to touch that mark. Right there. That should be our mark. Alright. Let's bring this up here. Tighten it up. I have to work on this play right here. That's no big deal. You can adjust the play on this. I almost got that right on the money. Yeah, I gotta work on that play. Alright. So that's the idea, and then we can make a cap for this. Now this cap for this we don't want to glue on because we need to drill a hole in it, and then a plunger rod needs to go in it, needs to go through that, but we can make the cap. So how I would make this cap is I got this cleaned up. So I would take a larger stock than this, which I probably don't have lying around here. Say, for example, this stock right here. Well, I could open this up and it would fit in there. So make a cap, drill it, and then I would have a cylinder with the ability to put 2 holes in the top and the bottom, and then you could use air and move the piston back and forth. But that is the idea and a little demo of the FD150E from Proxxon. Thank you again, Proxxon, and I hope that everyone has themselves a fantastic day. Thank you.